Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's your boy Donnie over here with Anime Blinkers, and we just got yet another heater from Solo Leveling. Doesn't surprise me. I've been anticipating this episode since the start of the season, and although the fandom is a little bit split about the quality of this episode, I think the anime put a beautiful touch on some pretty heart-throbbing, tear-jerking moments that definitely exceeded the original manhwa adaptation. This was the 9th episode of Season 2 titled It Was All Worth It. So before we begin, you know what the deal is. Let's heat one up for our boy Jinwoo, torch up a blinker, and take a look at this on a higher level. This episode starts off with Jinwoo finally acquiring all the ingredients necessary to forge the Elixir of Life, which is what our MC has been working towards since Season 1 after acquiring the key to this dungeon. You can see the difference in the manhwa and the animation here as they're comparing the ant analysis scenes. After he leaves Isle and heads back to Korea with his new teleporting ability, he goes full-blown Targaryen and rides Kaisel off into the distance, as if he couldn't get any cooler. Now there's a small panel the anime left out showing President Beck and S-rank healer Byung-gu Min feeling the rift in power as Jinwoo teleports. Small detail, not really important, but just shows how other high-ranking hunters are able to sense a strong presence even from a distance. And just to note, this is also one of the last times we'll see Isle again, unless they decide to give her more anime-only scenes like they did for Ju-hee, Hunter Cha, and Choi Jong-in. Due to the fan popularity, she does come up once or twice more in the story, but only briefly, playing small roles. It'll be interesting to see if they incorporate her more or not. The anime has been somewhat accurate thus far in its adaptation, somewhat. But it'd be really cool if they found a way to add her into a couple more scenes. She is a huge fan favorite. After all, they end up giving her a much more significant role in the Solo Leveling sequel series, Solo Leveling Ragnarok. So we'll see. As Byung-gu Min and Guildmaster Beck are reminiscing over drinks before the big raid, we learn Byung-gu isn't going to participate because he's decided to pursue being a teacher and prefers the quiet life over a blaze of glory.
One more thing, Mr. V. Quiet life or blaze of glory?
Yeah, I know a guy who preferred a quiet life too. His name was Dex. We don't talk about Dex no more.
My man, Dex Deshawn. How's that quiet life working out for you now, Chum?
But what's left out from the anime is Byung-gu's mention of Yujin Construction trying to lure him into the new guild that they're forming. They left out a panel similar to this in one of the earlier episodes of season, in which the manhwa depicts Jinwoo's dad instructing him to win Jinwoo over to the family guild while he's going after Byung-gu Min, One-Arm Man, and Hunter Heian Cha. We keep seeing scenes related to or having dialogue regarding the formation of Jinwoo's guild being completely cut or heavily altered to keep this secret for a more grand reveal in the 3rd season, most likely. They cut Jinwoo's cousin meeting with Jinwoo, multiple scenes and dialogue from Jinwoo and his father, as well as altering the scene of Jinwoo leaving his parents to help Jinwoo. So it'll be interesting to see how they wrap all this together and what will officially get cut or altered regarding the formation of Jinwoo's guild. Moving on from the bar scene, we come to the hospital where Jinwoo is with his mother. We get one of the most heartwarming, tear-jerking moments in the series. I have to give credit where credit is due. This scene from the anime was absolutely phenomenal. It hit me in all the feels. I don't know if I was crying harder or Jinwoo was. Really. I see a war in the fandom between manhwa readers and anime-only viewers. There's always a lot of back and forth discourse on which was better. To be honest, I do enjoy reading and the immersive experience you get from it and the detail that's shown from the drawings, especially with Solo Leveling being in color. But regardless of what anime haters or manhwa haters have to say, the animation for Solo Leveling has been impeccable. They might miss minor details here and there, but the level of animation we've been getting thus far has been next level. And that's no cap. That's no cap. Which is one of the attributing factors of why Solo Leveling will most likely take this year's Anime of the Year award. So we come to the next minor deleted scene, which is the doctors deciding to keep Jinwoo's mom's miracle under wraps due to the high profile person that Jinwoo has becoming a S-rank hunter overnight. As we go to President Go announcing the 4th Jeju Island raid and the joint cooperation from Japan, we move quickly on to the next scene where we see Gina. She is cute or whatever. She's got her school stuff together, but clearly she does not know how to clean a house. In the original, when President Go calls Jinwoo, we get a funny panel of Jinwoo looking at all the articles of the mysterious flying magic beast spotted. As he's talking to President Go, he assumes that's what he's calling about. After this small cutscene, we get introduced to Hunter Thomas Andre, who's basically Hwang Dong-suk's daddy. The anime refers to him as an S-rank hunter with the abilities to rival nations. Yeah, so there's actually a word for that in the universe, and in the original, it's called a national rank hunter, which is what Ryoji Goto is looking to achieve by clearing the S-rank Jeju Island raid. We get a slightly longer, yet still brief intro in the manhwa to Thomas Andre. The next week's episode gives more with Thomas, but still not as much as the original. Maybe they're saving more of Thomas for future seasons, because he does play a bigger part later on in the story. As we get an introduction to Japan's Drawn Sword Guild and all their S ranks, we get small banter left out of the Japanese looking down on the Korean hunters, minus Hunter Cha, who Ryoji Goto recognizes in the manhwa as a superior S-rank hunter, and we even get the creepy guy with the mask and bowl cut thinking of hitting on her. Weird. And we finally get to meet the 4th and 5th guild masters of Korea with Ma Dong-wook, master of the Fame Guild, and Guildmaster Park Jung-soo of the Knights Guild, who happens to only be an A rank. The anime cuts the hostile exchange between Hunter Jung-soo and the A rank Japanese translator Hanikawa. In the manhwa, these two eagerly started exchanging blows as Hunter Jung-soo proves to be a superior A rank. They've cut some of the animosity between these two countries in the show because there's actual real life animosity and hostility between these nations to this day, which I actually had no idea about. So some of the changes, even in the next episode where Jinwoo spars with Ryoji Goto, are geared as to not entice any real life hate towards the neighboring countries. And of course, this episode's going to close off with another one of those famous Solo Leveling cliffhangers, with the Korean S ranks getting prepared to go off against the Japanese S ranks in a little sparring match. I gotta know, who do you got? Who do you got in the next episode, Korea or Japan? Let me know in the comments down below, and if you enjoyed this video, feel free to drop a like below. And subscribe for more Solo Leveling deleted scenes as well as anime and manga content. Y'all have a blessed day. Peace.